What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel here from the Geek Speak Nation channel, and I'm here to bring you my reaction to the first official trailer for The Defenders. So, it is finally time. Netflix's The Defenders. I cannot remember when the release date is. It's probably going to tell me in this trailer, as most trailers tend to do, but I'm really excited for The Defenders. This is going to be the culmination of years and years of hard work for the Netflix Marvel teams, you know, planning out and making these series happen, the introduction of these characters, and overall, I'd say it's been a pretty strong success. I think when we look back at season 1 and season 2 of Daredevil, Jessica Jones season 1, and also Luke Cage and Iron Fist, I'd say overall things have been a success. Now, has it had its pitfalls? Yes. The second half of Luke Cage. Some people would argue the entirety of Jessica Jones and Iron Fist. You know, the kind of the second half of season 2 of Daredevil. But nevertheless, even when it has its shortcomings, overall I'd say this has been a successful endeavor for Netflix Marvel, for the simple fact that we're getting faithful adaptations of these characters in longer formats and very in-depth and cutting-edge storytelling for all things that are considered. Hey guys, this could be a lot worse. As much as we can complain about Danny Rand and all that stuff and anything that's happened, this is really great from what we've gotten so far. And to think that we're getting this for comic book characters, the fact that we're getting Defenders on a Netflix TV show and it's hard and it's gritty, it's really awesome. It's really cool that, you know, people are committing to making art like this out of the things that we love. So with that being said, guys, let's check out this trailer, then we'll get more in depth, break things down, you know, and I'll give you my thoughts about all this stuff. I mean, it's in the title, reaction and review. I review it. You know what I mean. And here we go. Oh, who this?
You have interrupted a citywide investigation.
Oh, Mr. Stone.
You stole evidence from my crime scene. And you got my one lead killed. I was trying to help him, but you didn't.
Jessica Jones, stop talking.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Matthew Murdoch. I'm your attorney.
The excitement is real already.
How does being Harlem's hero allow you to live an actual life?
Right now, I just want to help people.
Okay, so we got
There's someone that you need to meet.
Hey, what are you doing in there? Who are you? Who are you? How come you can't be hurt? What's the deal with that fist? I'm the immortal Iron Fist. You what?
You're on the same side.
okay.
The devil of Hell's Kitchen. The smart-ass detective.
We got a problem?
The righteous ex-con.
My bad.
And the kid with a glowing fist. The war for New York is here.
Oh. Ripley!
So get your shit together.
Okay.
The more connections you have, the easier it will be to break you.
You look like an idiot.
Oh, your scarf.
Oh my.
You make quite a team.
No.
What are you talking about? Bulletproof. Blind ninja. Whatever it is you are.
Classy.
Okay. Wasn't really feeling that little dialogue quip at the end. Wasn't really feeling that. So I'm excited. I'm really excited to see the Defenders together. But I think what really is selling this for me is the fact that it's only going to be 8 episodes, I'm pretty sure is what it is. That it's going to be a contained story, short, sweet, to the point, not the 13 like each series normally is, which is a heavy criticism all the time of the series. And I think that they're really just going for, you know, okay, August 18th, that's what I was looking at. That's why I keep looking over the side. I was like, when does it come out? And I was like, oh yeah, August 18th. So I think when you look at it, I think you could tell that they're putting a lot of effort into the budget, into the casting and all these things, and it's really paying off now. And I think you look at this series and you look at this glimpse that we're getting into things, and everything is starting to pay off, kind of like that feeling you get when you first watch the Avengers. Just seeing them banter between one another, seeing them fight alongside one another is pretty incredible. And hopefully, you know, we don't have to sit through too much of, they punch for a little bit and then they might, that's, you know, hopefully we don't have to sit too much of that, you know, and it just gets into them coming together and working off right off the bat. Elektra joining up with the Defenders for a little bit. That's, it's curious. I think it promotes an intriguing dilemma, because I think I'd like to say that Elektra might end up being controlled and still might end up siding with the Hand, whether or not it is or is not by choice. We'll see with that, but she was resurrected. Obviously by the Hand, probably using the same methods that they used on the Rand. No, what's his face? Meacham. The more and more I have to remember that series. Anyways, yeah, so using that method, but so whether or not she'll be an ally or not will be interesting. And if we get some Punisher in there, you know, maybe they'll be down a member, the team falls apart as they tend to do in series and, you know, team ups and things of that nature where everything is going to crap and they're like, how are we gonna survive? And then Punisher comes in, he's just like and pulls the team together and starts killing some bad guys. I don't know, I just want to see some Punisher because Jon Bernthal is really freaking good at it. So we'll see how that goes and how that ends up panning out, but nevertheless, I am satisfied for the most part with the core team. I think some of the banter wasn't really hitting, and I think I think it came a little bit from Danny Rand, Iron Fist. You know, I didn't want to have to point him out. I didn't want to call him out because, you know, I didn't like the show. I'm not trying to call him out before, but I don't know. He's just, to me, he feels like the weakest link, and I feel like that's because he was severely underdeveloped, in my personal opinion. So that's the way, that's why I feel that way, and that's why I feel like I'm not as attached to him and that he's not really gelling with the group the most, because the way he was developed is just irritating, to say the least. I think a good place to check that out and understand why I feel that way is my review of Iron Fist. See what I did there? I plug myself. Anyways, so that, I mean, that's generally how I'm feeling about it. I'm overall excited for the fact of, I think Matt Murdock and Jessica Jones are really look like they're leading the emotional charge of the show, and I love what they did with Luke Cage and his character, and it'll be interesting to see that, like, okay, I guess he didn't serve that long of a sentence, I guess, or for somehow he was acquitted. I didn't know if they're gonna have to do like a prison break or something to get him out, but it looks like, yeah, he's just gonna regularly return to society as it stands for whatever so reason. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how all these elements end up coming together, but you gotta thank Claire Temple for all that stuff, for making it happen. Rosario Dawson really has been the connecting tissue for all these shows, and not just for the simple fact of like, oh, you know, just because she's in all of them. I just truly think that Rosario Dawson brings some this levity and this, at the same time, groundedness to the show that you really don't get without her. And I really think she helps put things in perspective, and she really helps pull things together in a great way that I just can't describe besides her just being a great actress. And so that's really beneficial to the show, to the team in general. And so that's going to be really exciting to see. I think she was one of the things, she was almost overly too grounded for Iron Fist, to the point where her constantly pointing out the plot details or constantly pointing out the absurdity of things kind of hurt the show almost to a degree. But nevertheless, I still think she's going to fit in very well with the group, and I think that her connecting everything is just going to be a really awesome, really satisfying thing. Why did that go off back there? Just gotta hit it twice and then it comes back on. Anyways, guys, so those are my thoughts on Marvel's The Defenders official trailer, as the title says. I'm really excited so far. I'm feeling pretty good about it. A little bit hesitant about some of the character interactions, but this is only a small, short, few seconds of a trailer, so it's not, you know, it's not too crazy to get too in depth about. You know, this is still 8 hour. This is only like a few seconds of an 8 hour, you know, epic. You know, so there's gonna be way more development than just what we've seen in this one trailer. So there's no need to get all up in arms and pitchforks about it. You know, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. Big win. Everybody's gonna be excited. So let me know what you thought about this trailer in the comment sections down below. What are you excited for? What do you hope is gonna happen in Marvel's The Defenders? Are you hoping for our Punisher cameo? Cause I am. I'm hoping he's there for the final assault and he finally brings that Gatling gun that they teased but he never used. So let me know what you think about it in the comment sections down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for all your support. If you like this video, go ahead down there and hit that like button. And if you're new here, maybe subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I've been Daniel, and don't forget to get geeky.